out here joined by
Samantha.
Susan Johnson.
And Brian.
and we're out here while Miss Johnson gets everything ready for the Pride Fest. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's a big event, and we're celebrating love, sexuality, and diversity. And we've paired up with Associated Students to incorporate their Pride Fest. So it's a big celebration on our campus.
And what's your stake in this?
I think it's cool. It's a way to show everybody exactly like what it is about sex and get them to know a little bit more about their sexuality and stuff, and hopefully equalization and stuff.
And yours?
It's a great way to get students motivated, not just about sexuality, but the knowledge behind it.
So is this like a national event, or is it just something you created for this day?
It's something I've dreamed about my whole 18 years at Cypress College, and I have a bunch of students on my Tuesday, Thursday class that just kind of propelled me forward and said, you know what, we need to make this bigger than just our class.
So this is the first time we ever have this at Cypress College.
First time ever.
Eventually it'll go nationwide. It starts here.
All right. So what did you have to go through in order to get this event started?
Unbelievable amount of signing off things for Cypress College. I also had a discussion with Bob Simpson, the president of Cypress College, to make sure that he was on board, and he's totally behind this whole event and students being empowered and informed about the field of sexuality.
And what can we expect today?
Oh, so much fun and so many activities that are sex related. A little out of the ordinary activities, not something you'll normally see on Cypress College campus. There'll be prizes, there'll be fun. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, I can expect we'll see things unexpected. As we were walking up, we got one of the employees here at Cypress College. She knew about the event, but she had to take a double take when she saw the penis.
Permission for the penis guy to be here from the president of the college.
And we have a guest speaker today, right?
Yes, we do. We have Lamar from OC Accepts, and he's going to tell a lot about the GLBT community and acceptance and counseling in that community. So at Cypress College, we want to support all kinds of sexuality and expressions of sexuality.
And what are you most looking forward to today?
Being with my students. They're awesome.
And what about you guys?
I'm just looking forward to showing everybody what we have to offer.
And you?
I'm just looking to have fun. It's going to be an awesome day.
What are you guys doing? You guys have anything special today? Are you guys working a booth or anything?
Yeah, we actually have this condom or candy quiz, and then we have
we have a sperm race. It's the first sperm to get to the egg. It's kind of like it's like pin the tail on the donkey, but it's pin the tail on the sperm.
All right. Well, it sounds fun, and I'm excited to cover this event. So thank you so much. All right, so I'm out here joined now by our very own Angeline Garcia.
Hello, how are you?
All right, and if you hear Pitch Perfect out in the background, sorry about that. We got music playing in.
Courtesy of me, by the way.
Courtesy of Angel. So, human sexuality, Professor Mrs. Johnson, she's the one who has this whole event out. What was your guys' play in this?
Well, she didn't really know how to put the event out. She kind of just proposed the idea. So we're like, oh, we're more than happy to help. We'll get all the tables, gather all the clubs, get the food, just stuff like that to just help a fellow event planner out.
So why is it that you're out here? What's your position?
Well, I'm actually Vice President of Public Relations, so my job is to promote any events happening on campus, excuse me. So with that said, I publicized this event, made sure people came through, and then an additional thing, I was in charge of music, and I was told specifically to play some, there you go, let's talk about sex kind of music, so which is fun.
All right, so I'm here with,
Elsa,
and you're with, like, what's the group that you're doing? Like,
AIDS Services Foundation. So what we do right now, we're promoting the AIDS Walk that's going to be on May 17th at the Great Park in Irvine. And yeah, that's what we're doing here.
were you guys contacted personally from Ms. Johnson, or how did you guys get word of today's event?
To be honest, I don't know. They emailed me. My supervisor told me about it. I think it was someone. I think it's Miss Johnson. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not. I don't even know.
And do you work for this, or like, is it a volunteer work, or?
I'm interning. I actually go to UCI, and part of my public health program is to intern at a organization of your choice. So I chose to do AIDS Services Foundation because I think it's really interesting, and I feel like it is a very important part of our community.
All right then. Well, thank you very much. It was nice meeting you. Thank you. All right, so I'm joined here by.
Judy Peterson of Long Beach PFLAG.
And can you explain to me exactly what is PFLAG? Because I have heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Sure, PFLAG stands for Parents, Families, Friends of Lesbians and Gays. They're bisexual, transgender, allies. We support their families through self-help groups that we meet once a month. We represent 3 chapters here, Orange County, Long Beach, and South Orange County. We also do education. Like today, we're out doing the education here at your Celebrating Love. And we also do advocacy. It's our third thing about securing equal rights for all and supporting human diversity of all kinds.
And were you contacted personally by Ms. Johnson, or did you hear about this event?
Yeah, our organization was contacted by Ms. Johnson. And we've had numerous panels in her classes over the years.
So you guys already knew Ms. Johnson personally. So do you guys usually do this kind of event, or do you guys do something differently? Like, what's the usual thing that you guys do?
Well, we do a variety. We do these kind of events. We also are going to be marching the Long Beach Gay Pride Parade in May 18th. And we are also participating in the AIDS Orange County Walk on May 17th. And that's at the Great Park down in Orange County. So.
Well, thank you so much. It was nice meeting you. All right, I'm back here with Miss Johnson again from the Human Sexuality class. So far, has everything gone how you planned?
It was even better than I planned. So much fun. The students have had fun. I've had fun. It's been amazing.
So far, what's like the best thing that's happened, like out of like everything that you planned?
All the students coming together to create this event, all the associated students and their help with the food, buying food yesterday, setting up the booths, all my students saying they're going to come out, play these goofy games, sex games, and they did it, and that the students made this event. I'm so grateful to them. Yes, the thing that I was hoping from this event is that students would feel love for themselves and for each other, and I think being at this event, all of us felt that kind of love and acceptance, and I'm so happy that I had a chance to do this.
Well, I mean, it looks like everything's going well. It looks like you achieved what it is you wanted. So thank you very much for doing this. Thank you so much for having us out here. So thank you for joining us this episode of Taboo Topics. As you can see, we had a lot of fun here at Pride Fest. It is the first time we've ever had Pride Fest at Cypress College. Thank you to Mrs. Johnson. It'll be a recurring thing, hopefully. I had a lot of fun. My camera girl had a lot of fun. So make sure to check us out next week for, I'll say it might be our last episode. It might not be, so you have to tune in and find out. And one last thing to say, not only did both me and my camera girl get a condom, but as you can see, we also got laid. Thank you.
sexuality and stuff, and hopefully equalization and stuff.
And yours?
It's a great way to get students motivated, not just about sexuality, but the knowledge behind it.
So is this like a national event, or is it just something you created for this day?
It's something I've dreamed about my whole 18 years at Cypress College, and
Event started.
unbelievable amount of signing off things for Cypress College. I also had a discussion with Bob Simpson, the president of Cypress College, to make sure that he was on board, and he's totally behind this whole event and students being empowered and we're celebrating love, sexuality, and diversity. And we paired up with Associated Students to incorporate their Pride Fest. So it's a big celebration on our campus.
And what's your stake in this?
I think it's cool. It's a way to show everybody exactly like what it is about sex and get them to know a little bit more about.
I'm out here joined by,
Samantha.
Susan Johnson.
And Brian?
and we're out here while Miss Johnson gets everything ready for the Pride Fest. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's a big event to have a bunch of students on my Tuesday, Thursday class that just kind of propelled me forward and said, you know what, we need to make this bigger than just our class.
So this is the first time we ever have this at Cypress College.
First time ever.
Eventually it'll go nationwide. It starts here.
All right. So what did you have to go through in order to get this?